Hey, welcome back to Doom's Dark Side's gaming reports. We are playing A Castle for All Seasons. This is a game by... Who makes this game?
Fuck knows. It's a random game Dave picked up at the Bring and Buy at the Expo.
Yeah, I don't even know who makes it, but
This is the bottom with all the fox symbols.
Oh, that well-known Egger
Spiel.
Yeah, them, yeah.
So this is Dave's game. He picked it up at Birmingham Expo at the Bring and Buy.
Cost me £5.
That's right. That's well worth it. We hope. This is what it looks like.
Going back next year.
Good call.
This is a similar, I guess, worker placement game to World Without End sort of thing. We've got all the usual shit.
It looks
bricks, wood.
It's worker placement crossed with role selection and World Without End kind of thrown in, I'd say.
While I got it up here, we're playing with Martin and Dee, and Dave, and moi.
Probably got a picture of just his mouth.
My nose, right up my nostrils.
Oh god.
And go on, Dave, tell us a little bit about the game.
Basically, we building a castle, hence the name, Castle for All Seasons. We've got the different areas of the castle to build, like the main gates. I think that's the stables, that's the inn. I haven't got a clue what the big place over there is. Probably the.
Oh, I'm definitely building
I
that.
would say the palace, but never mind. Like you said, we've got sand, wood, clay, stone, and silver resources.
We've all got wood for this game.
And you gather the resources and build it using your guys. We've got workers, stonemasons, bricklayers, master builders, traders, and messengers.
Yeah, we've all got the same.
Yeah, so it's a bit of a role selection, worker placement game.
And each one of them guys has different abilities depending on what you're looking for in that turn. Dee's the first player.
Well done, Dee. Show us how to go.
He's got the chess piece.
What I'm going to do is I'm going to choose a role.
He's a
Well,
Pikachu.
We actually all choose a role together. So.
Yeah, I'm going to choose a role. I'm going to choose a bacon roll.
Oh, yeah. Well, this is quite late, so Dee's being retarded.
Dee's always retarded.
We don't know how to play this, but we're going to fudge it. It's going to be fine.
So we'll give you an update in a few turns.
Yeah, we'll tell you halfway through if we like it or not.
It's actually it's like a quick game. There's 12 rounds. I think it's going to go pretty quick.
Let's hope so. I'm tired.
Right, let's do this. Let's see how it goes. Right, so this is us coming towards the end of the game. As it turns out, it's a really quick game. We've down to the last couple of turns. We're busy with last turn 2 now. We're choosing our cards. This is the card I've chosen. So the role selection. And then we'll choose one, and then we're getting the resources or abilities of the card.
As you can see, a lot of the castle has now been built.
Yeah, these are the buildings I've built. A couple of towers, a gatehouse, and a restaurant of some sorts.
A restaurant, that's right. Yeah, I built a swimming pool.
Your restaurant is the servant's hut.
That's right, service hut.
It's interesting though. Not building the stuff don't always give you victory points. It depends on the worker you've picked.
Yeah.
Some of them give you money to do that.
This is where we're looking at the moment. I'm in first place.
Oh.
How'd you get that?
Who's blue?
Me.
D, and then Martin and Dave.
Cram it. I'm playing for the long game. This dude here is going to give me 3 points for every... Oh, hang on. Yeah.
We'll gain extra victory points for our little meeples on the board, our helpers as they are called. So let's say, has everyone chosen their role for the turn?
Yeah, I'm taking a huge gamble. No. This is going to go one way or the other for me.
There we go, folks. Castle of All Seasons.
Incidentally, if you turn the board over, you can play this in winter.
Yay!
I don't know what difference that makes.
There are a few different things that can be put in, but...
Hence the All Seasons bit.
These are the roles
Let's
you
go.
can choose. Alright, I've chosen Messenger.
Master builder.
Stonemason.
Okay.
Yeah.
Right. So, workers treated first, they get stuff on them.
Yeah, my plan's just gone completely shit. I was hoping somebody was going to have
That's cool. Right.
worker with silver.
So the first one is the messenger.
Which is mine. I get some money.
Here's your 8 cash money.
Thank you very much.
No trader. Any bricklayer? No. So stonemason. You get to buy a resource off me if you wish.
Robbed.
No, actually, that's why I played that one. Right, you can build 2 buildings.
No, can't.
Okay, you can I only place things if you.
Yeah,
bought it.
like I say, I took a huge risk. I was relying on somebody playing a worker with silver to steal his. Because
Oh, shame. We didn't have to buy it. Right.
that was just in case you needed it.
So worker.
You can place down.
I can't because I didn't build anything.
Indeed.
You can only place meeples down if I build something, and unfortunately I didn't build anything.
I'm not building either, just gain some money.
Yeah, don't think I can build that thing anyway. So.
We've got a few buildings left. There's this big one here in the corner. We've got some smaller huts and this
They're
over
the
here.
stables, that's the palace.
Right. I'm going to spend this.
Handful of resources
18.
to get the stables.
7 VPs, please. I'm actually yellow. Thanks. Oh, thanks.
Master Builder, if you play that, you gain 5 victory points every time someone builds something. I played that the last turn and gained a few points.
10 from Dave.
15 in fact. From
Oh.
10 from Dave and 5 from D.
I think it's worth pointing out, the way you build is each resource has a different
Okay, that's it.
value, which has to equal to the little value of the shield icons. Silver is a question mark because you can trade it in at the forge
Wild card!
for any resource.
If I get a-
So now we're choosing again.
We're on to a last turn.
Oh
Yep.
dear.
Oh. I don't know what to choose.
I think
That one.
I've lost.
No, I think I've lost more than you.
Well, I think I haven't won. Is what I mean.
I think I'm definitely sitting on the loser's couch in last position. Unless by some miracle I can get... What am I on?
Well, I
11.
think there's going to be a lot of points in the last, in the end phase.
Yeah,
I'm
well, I'm
thinking
like,
of this one.
They're not going to help you, man.
No. I'm hoping they can give you some advice.
Put it in the comment section below.
Tell us how rubbish
I
we're
wanna
at this
play that
game.
one. Come on, Steven.
So I think if there's any way I think I could catch Jason. I think I'm very close, but
build something, put your meeple on.
It's funny.
problem
He's
is
talking about catching me. I don't think I heard
I
that
only
before.
have
3
sand
sand.
and 1 gold.
You're
I
fucked.
am a 3-year-old child.
Make a sandcastle. I think he looks like a 3-year-old child as well.
We were quite surprised how fast this game actually moved.
Yeah, it's 10 minutes since the last video.
It's actually been 23.
We start one?
Yeah.
No, I think it was.
Come on, man.
Took
You're
an
not going
hour
to
for you
catch
to
me.
read
Just
the
choose a
rules.
card.
Right, what's
Shuffle your cards and pick one. Have you two chosen yours already?
Yes, there is mine.
I don't have a lot of choice. I've got 6 things down here already, so. I also don't know if resources give you cash at the end, so I figure there's no point getting any.
Is it by any chance the Master Builder?
No. Stephen,
that one?
Okay.
chosen? It's the Master Builder.
It's the master builder.
I'm gonna work
so
it.
everyone's played the Master. Jason, build something!
Did everyone have the same thought that everyone's going to build on the last turn to try and cram
I was
as
looking
many
at you, you're
points?
the only one that's got any bloody stuff to do it with.
Yeah,
Jason,
but look.
you
So
can build.
it's just me then.
Yeah, can you build anything?
Yeah, I'm gonna trade in this.
No.
Oh no, to the forge.
There is a slight problem with my building.
Gaining me one of these.
You have to use
Puts
3.
me on 10, I
Adds
believe.
up to an odd number.
Which I'll then trade in to buy one of these guys right here. Because I used a worker, I only get half victory points, so I get 4 from that one. I can give everyone else 5 victory points for building that.
And you get how many? 4?
4, yeah. I'm not sure that was a good trade for me.
Yeah, the reason why
It's made no difference, man. We pretty much moved up exactly the same amount.
Okay.
That's it!
No,
Right.
it's not. The extra victory points.
There's a lot of
So I've got a lot of buildings.
extra shit now.
Right, I get a nice simple 8
Right,
Let's
extra
just,
for
let's just
the
follow what it says in
Yeah.
here before jumping ahead of it. Silly Dave.
That
Not silly.
was so
I
gay.
planned it.
Camping.
I think
I love you,
These are all
Dad.
good.
I I don't think he's gonna watch this, man.
Like and subscribe to Bertus.
I think we should
Limp Bertus.
come back when we've worked out the final scoring thing.
Alright.
Probably going to be quite dull to watch.
Let's keep this on hold then. Okay, so we added on the meeples, the little worker boy dudes in the castle to add on the extra victory points. And we're starting in last place is the yellow brick, Martin Cavalier.
I've got to tell you, my heart really wasn't in building shit either. I only built this like pretty tower at the back, so I thought it had a nice sea view.
And in second last was David Emerson. Boo, it's your game, Dave, and you're pulling up the rear.
It's so going backwards.
Bring it by. Seems so ironic.
And second place was me, as D caught me at the last hurdle. Look at that, really close. You got some extra victory points from these little dudes down here.
Really close, massive gap.
You two were terrible, man. Don't you know how to build a castle?
I'm more of a thinker than a doer.
To be fair, I just built the defences.
Yeah.
All towers.
Yeah, I think we should leave them at home next time we build a castle, then.
This game's a bit too easy.
Yeah, we weren't much help in Robinson Crusoe either. So.
Dean lost Robinson Crusoe for us. He died.
No, we killed him, man. I poisoned that goat. I gave him the shits.
We're talking about this game now.
Yeah, boo!
Well, it was alright. It was a nice quick game. I think it was one of those nice filler games sort of at the end of the night.
I don't think it was too bad.
Yeah, half an hour,
I'll joke
40
aside.
minutes.
It
Gets
takes a
it
lot
done.
longer to read the rules and play the game.
Yeah, the rules are horrendously badly written, definitely. And they make it sound really complicated. Actually, it's piss.
Unbelievably simple.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's literally a question of you play your role, you take your resource, next turn.
Yeah. In fact, we spent about half an hour rechecking the rules and reading over and over because you couldn't believe that one round was that quick.
Yeah.
It was like, surely that's not it.
We've all played the
it
card.
can't be.
And we were really concerned as well. We were never going to build anything. It's like, how do you get any resources? Because you have to use the exact ones as well to build something. But we did actually do quite a bit.
Well, good amount. Does say it's possible to, well, in the unlikely event you build them before the game ends.
That is a very unlikely event.
I would imagine so, yeah. This thing, I tried building this several times. It's impossible to build. 30.
I'm not really sure if it's worth it even, because you only get 18 victory points for it.
Oh, only 18. Right, yeah, okay.
Well, you can get 8 or 6, 20. No, it's actually, it works out the same.
Yeah,
6,
but you got
12, 18. No, 6 less. No, actually, it works out worse. For them.
24. Yeah, but it's also giving you
An extra 18 would have only won
these
day of the
things.
game.
Don't forget, and I can't remember what the hell that did. Oh, it's resources. You can get 5 points of resources converted to points, can't
Yeah,
you?
great points. Obviously, if you had 5 sand, it would have 5
Resources
resources. If you had
Their values there.
5 stone, then that's worth 25 victory points. So
It could almost be worthwhile to
The
win
thing
game.
about building these buildings is the person that builds it gets the first opportunity to put their dude on it, and that's the important thing there, isn't it?
Yeah.
So, that's what I found with this thing. I built it and put it straight on there. I'm thinking, yeah, that's pretty good. And then you'll hoover up all the available spaces.
True.
But no, I don't think it was too bad. It was
alright.
interesting. Combining role selection and...
Didn't really feel like
Worker
one of that
placement.
ended after a while.
No, yeah. It quickly I thought the look of it was very much World Without
Very
End
much
or
so, yeah.
It was
Pillars
more
of the
than
Earth
worth
sort of
the
thing.
fiver.
But yeah, for a fiver, you can't complain.
I think the important thing for anybody else that goes out and buys the game is when you read the rules, it can be a bit daunting over how much they try and tell you. It's a lot easier to just put it out, set it out.
I could
do
probably
your first couple of turns,
explain it
and
in
then
an
it'll
email better than
Yeah,
Web
it's,
chat.
It's definitely a lot easier than the actual rule book makes it out to be. So
I think the definite bonus here is that it's quick.
Yeah.
It is definitely one of those games you can even play in a lunch break.
Yeah, you could.
Oh yeah.
especially if you do the amount of work that Martin does, which is next to nothing.
Martin does what?
What the fuck?
If anyone from
They-
his
they might watch.
workplace is watching, he works very hard. We just don't think he does.
Very hard at doing fuck all.
He's busy doing nothing.
But you
What
don't
about strategy? Is there as much strategy? in this?
change the topic quickly. I don't know, actually. No, I was going for the sort of trying to get the meeples down there on the castle building squares, but Dave beat me to this one, and then just build the towers around the edge. And I thought they would kind of work well. I thought putting down the traders early on gets you quite a lot of resources, But I did find that it gives you the same resource, and you can't use that in building the same thing.
Traders are
That's why I
interesting.
waited until I could get the silver one.
I only played trader once in the entire game, and I won. So
And I played it a couple of times and came dead last.
see,
I'm wondering if they're not that good.
anything more than once.
Incidentally, I played it twice and I came second from last.
I played it once, so maybe.
Right, basically,
Anything more than once is a waste of time.
if I play trader, they're shit.
I think okay, but what Jason just said is the fact that you get the same resource over and over again, and when you have to build buildings, you have to use 3 different types of resources as well.
Yeah.
So you
A
can't-
minimum of
That's
3
why the
different
workers
types.
are really
Yeah,
good.
so
It's
you
a
can't
minimum of
just-
3
you can't
different
just
types.
use loads and loads of stone to make something. You have to.
I thought this particular worker, where is he? This one, yeah. I thought he was pretty good because you gives you the most expensive resource and then 2 of your choice, and you can build as well with him. Okay, it's half points, but that just seemed like really good.
In terms of tactics, I think it's quite hard because it's such a quick game as well. I don't think there's a great deal on tactics.
The problem is
I was just doing what was available at that time. If I could afford
that's
something,
exactly
Yeah,
what
you just
that
do it.
did feel a bit
the
like
strategy is, I'm like you say, I'm going to go for this, and then someone else goes there first. There's nothing you can do, literally nothing you can change about that.
Yeah.
So it's like, well,
this
how
part
much
here,
strategy can you
that
have?
got me 15 victory points. Because it's simple case of I got 1 victory point for each meeple on the board, where we had, so that's the other one. So I had lots of people there. Then I got another 1 victory point for every 2. So
Yeah.
that got me 15 victory points, and I just sort of did that in one turn. So nobody else had the opportunity. I did that nice and early as well. In fact, that was the first people to actually go
Yeah,
inside
but
the castle.
at the time, they were the first people to go down as well, so we had no idea how many people that
Yeah.
we put placed on the board.
So I was sort of salivating as the game went
See,
on.
the annoying
There was
thing
more and
is,
more
that
things.
one and that one are the polar opposites of each other. That one gets you 3 VPs for each unused space, and this one gets you VPs for every person that's occupied. So
I think with most games, a couple more playthroughs will give you a better idea. I mean, this was our first playthrough of it, so there you go. I thought it was alright. It was good.
yeah, it was okay.
So there we go. That was a Castle 4 Seasons. Hope you enjoyed it, and hope you enjoyed our chit chat afterwards. So there you go.
Like and subscribe.
And if anyone wants the rules, just give Dee an email or something.
Yeah. And Mick, we were like playing without you, buddy.
Yeah. I came last, Mick. What the hell, man?
You not being here to lose is having an effect on us all.